Hello and welcome, this is Edoreld, and today I want to show you something a little bit different. It's a custom challenge map that I built in our server at Promethea, which is called Fit the World, and it's now at version 2.0. Now you can check version 1.0 in the comments. I've left a link there to an image album you can check. But now let's take a look at version 2. But first of all, what is this exactly? Well, it's a challenge for a server that allows players to, by inputting liquids, many different liquids in many different tanks and a variety of items, they can unlock a Miscroft Age, aka the mining world. So let's take a look at the liquids first. Now we've got 10 tanks, 10 steel tanks at maximum capacity, and each of them has a different liquid inside of them. Like for example, this one has liquid XP from the liquid XP mod, and each tank can hold up to 1,000,000 liquid units or 20,736 buckets. Now there's a valve on top, and on top of each valve there's a tesseract. And each tesseract has a different frequency. This one has XP, and players can basically connect their own setups to these public frequencies to provide liquids to the tanks. And that's how players provide liquids. Now there's there's some easy ones like water over there. There's some hard ones like hydrogen or crushed ice, biofuel. There's also DNA from the Extra Beast mod, some Buildcraft fuel and oil. Now let's take a look at the logic that knows whether the tanks are full or not. Now we've gone with Buildcraft pipes. Now below each tank there's a valve in the middle, and connected to it there's a diamond AND gate. And it detects whether the tank is full, and when it is, it's gonna emit a pipe signal. Okay, so this one emits a green pipe signal, this one emits a blue one, and the other one over there emits a red one. Then we compound all of these signals into a gate here, and if all of those tanks are full, then we emit another signal, which is yellow in this case. And that signal goes over here, and there's this one is on if this tank is full, and it gets a signal from there. And this one does exactly the same. So all of the tanks, we get a pipe signal if all of the tanks are full, and at the end there's this gate here that basically gets it's only on if all of the tanks are full, and what it does is it emits a redstone signal if that happens. And that's gonna be added to some other signals, which we'll take a look in a little bit. So that's how the tanks work. Now let's take a look at the items. Now first of all, you might have noticed there's a hungry chest right here from Thumbcraft. Input chest, no refunds. That's how you put items in the system. Now you can either put them inside or you can throw them to the chest, because the chest will actually devour the items. And there's an import bus below the chest that takes the items and puts them in an applied energistics network. And right now there isn't anything. And the network is being powered by a quantum generator, which is basically a creative item from advanced solar panels that can give a machine as much energy as it needs forever. So that's pretty cool. Then we've got a dimensional anchor, which is keeping all of the tanks loaded. And I've made it be owned by the server, so it doesn't actually consume fuel. And yeah, it's loading an area of 7x7 chunks. And alright, so what items are supposed to be put in? Well, let's take a look at these contraptions here. We've got these lamps from thermal expansion, glowstone illuminators, and each of them has a sign attached to it. And the signs basically tell you what item you're supposed to input in the hungry chest and how many of them. So if we take a look at this like a player, you just go up the stairs here, and kind of take a look at all the signs and go around and see what's missing. And how do you know what's missing? Well, the lamps will actually light up if the item that's linked to it is given to the network. So for example, if we take the these ones are wrong, or they're supposed to be 64. Well, that'll be fixed. Let's take the thermostatic harness and let's put it in the network and see what happens. Okay, I'm just gonna throw it there. The chest eats it, and the lamp linked to the thermostatic harness lights up. Now, how does this magic happen? Well, these blocks here are actually micro blocks which are put around an emitter from applied energy sticks. And if you take a look at the emitter, there's a thermostatic harness inside, which one set. That means, and the redstone mode here set to on. Emit when levels are above limit. That means it will emit a redstone signal, which is what activates the glowstone illuminators, when there is one or more of the item that you put here. And all of these connected through the blocks here, they connect to the bottom, right? All of that is like ME cable, and that connects to the network below. Alright, and these cables here that connect from the from there are connected to 48 emitters, which are connected to 48 dark cables. Now, dark cables are a really cool type of cable that only lets stuff go through if a redstone signal is applied to them. So each of these emitters controls a different item in the network. So for example, the first one controls an Urgas trophy. Now if there's an Urgas trophy in the network, this emitter will emit a redstone signal and this cable will work. Now the point of this is, if all of the items are input, then there will be a signal transmitted to here, right? And it's gonna go to this emitter, and this emitter is gonna output a redstone signal. Now the redstone signal from the emitter and the redstone signal from the gate over there are meet here. This is an AND gate from vanilla Minecraft basically, and if both of them are on, then this will be on. And when this is on, what happens is it activates this dark cable here, which allows this mini network to put this descriptive book for the mining age into the export bus here. And this export bus is connected to a Mistcraft receptacle, which is connected to a Mistcraft portal. So when all of the conditions are met, then this book in this chest will go to the receptacle here, and the portal will activate, allowing players to reach the mining age. Now this is a fuzzy export bus, and if you try to do it with a normal export bus, that won't work. You need a fuzzy one for Mistcraft books. And finally, the book goes right here. This is also microblocks. As you can see, the receptacle is over here and the portal is here. Alright, so that was Feed the World version 2.0. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.